What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe button. Let's aim for 3 likes, and I'm really enjoying the start of this new series, the Scunthorpe United save. I'm used to playing FIFA, but I'm really enjoying this, and hopefully you guys are too. So this episode is going to be a massive one. Obviously, we're going to be playing a lot of league games. We're going to get through 4 matches, hopefully. My aim is to get through 4 matches and obviously try and, play the likes of those 4 games. So we're going to be playing two home games and 2 away games. So hopefully this is going to be a very big game up against a very good side. But yeah, I'm very excited to get into this game because, we've came off a back of a around 49-minute long episode, and that must have been a very long one for you guys. So I have toned it down a little bit, but, most episodes will be around the 20 to maybe 30-minute mark. But if you guys do enjoy that, make sure you let me know in the comments section down below, as it does help me a lot, and I would like to communicate with you guys, but yeah, we're gonna go into this game very we got a good start to life in non-league as the Scunthorpe team. Me, obviously, I'm quite pleased that we've got a good start, and in this game here, we definitely were the better side, as you guys can see from all those highlights. But yeah, I do believe we could have definitely gone 1-0 up. We had a few chances, and 2 very good saves from the keeper, but Smith had a very good chance as well to make it 1-0, and we're just piling on the pressure, and after chance, soon enough, hopefully we will get the chance to take us in the lead. But we're playing a very tough team. Hopefully we can sort of take our chance and, I don't know, kind of lost the words here, but improve our sort of finishing, because that's probably what does need improving. But although we are doing quite well, Wilson on that right hand flank, and Butterfield was there to try and get in the back of the net, but great defending. One thing I really do love about this team is how quick we get the ball back, and the quick passes, the quick 1-2 triangles, which I really do love about this team. And Elliott puts the ball in the back of the net. That all really started from the midfield, to be honest, and the transition from midfield to the attack was very good. So yeah, again, very good passing play, one-touch football as well. These triangles are very lovely. I just really do like the way we're playing currently, and talking about clinical finishing, we do manage to make it 2-0 just after I've just said that. So yeah, again, from the back 2, and great pass from into the midfield, and then great finish from Wilson, who's definitely been the more quieter player in the front line. But sometimes you do get that sort of performance taken away from you when you've got likes of Connor Smith and Danny Elliott performing out of this world good. So yeah, first half went according to plan, and couldn't really ask for a better first half. All we hope is to get the same out of these players from in the second half. So yeah, that's all we're gonna ask for, and hopefully we can sort of get back to the top of the ladder, because 5 games in, we've got 10 points, I believe, and we're sitting, I think, at 3rd or 4th place. But yeah, but I have noticed that Wilson does get his fitness isn't the best, but I do notice that he definitely needs to get subbed off, and we definitely do need another player in the attack position, as Smith is on loan. Our best player in the squad who is on loan. I really do need to sign him, but we just don't have the funds right now. Our transfer budget is we've got nothing in the transfer budget, but obviously in the wage budget we're just currently over just by a little bit, so we're gonna have to sell a few players and clear out the budget a little bit. But yeah, the second half was nothing very special, except for that free kick there from the opposition team. That was a great free kick. I couldn't really argue about it, but it wasn't. I couldn't really say anything about that. Unlucky to concede a free kick like that, but we do manage to stick on the lead and hold on. And yeah, very, very pleased to get another win under our belt. So yeah, that takes us up into the 2nd position with 13 points, only 1 point under South Shields, which I do believe we're going to be playing today. But we've got Alfreton, I believe how you pronounce that name, but we've got them up next, and it's not going to be an easy one, but hopefully we can take on another strong team away from home, and continue these run of games and this run of form. So hopefully we can improve as well. So yeah, they haven't really had a great run, but we are still doing very, very well. So yeah, hopefully we can start this game very well, as this first highlight here shows that Coogan did handle the ball first 2 minutes of the game, and they were awarded the penalty, and nevertheless Taylor does step up and smack it straight past our keeper, and that wasn't what we sort of expected, but from a team in the lower part of the table. But we always have to be ready for teams to surprise us and come back at us, so we always have to be on our toes and ready, and just play the same style of football as we do as against any team. So yeah, these little highlights here showed that we have a very, very good chance, and yeah, we did capitalise on that chance. 15 minutes in, we did manage to make it 1-1 and level pegging, and great cross from Wilson into the box, punched out by the keeper, and then yeah, Shrimpton was there in the middle to pick up the pieces and to smash it straight past. So very, very good to see from our midfielder. So yeah, but we almost went 2-1 down, and yeah, I thought this was very good build-up play. Our defence and midfield was very good. The ball went over the top, it went in the midfield, and just cut it across and made it 2-1. So we were down 2-1 at stage in the 27th minute, and it was a great ball over the top. No one marking that player. That's maybe something we've got to worry about, because there's no one there marking that player who was alone and did create that goal there. So half-time, we are down a goal, and not looking too great, so a little bit disappointed, but hopefully we can get a good reaction and bounce back in this second half. But we are 2-1 down, and in this second half we are going to look for that equaliser and potentially to grab all 3 points, but Smith here almost got that in. I'm not really sure how, but sort of like toe poke that or something, but great stuff there from Connor Smith. Good improvisation, but Ross Fitzman, our main keeper, is injured. We'll see how how do I put it, like how serious that injury really is. after this game, but hopefully it's not too much. But yes, he did have to be forced off, so it could be very, very horrible injury. I'm hoping for it not to be, because we really do need our first choice keeper, and we're currently in 5th position. So yeah, we definitely do need our keeper to rescue us sometimes, because he's actually been quite a good keeper, keeping us in it a few times, and to lose a player like that is just absolutely horrible. And hopefully we don't go too much into an injury crisis, because we do already have, I think, 5 players or 6 maybe already injured. This could be the 7th, I believe, around 6, 7 players that are injured, and they're not just like, and injured players at this level is very, very big and very costly, because we do not have a very big squad like depth. So yeah, but while I've been waffling on here, great goal. I think that was by Whitehall. Great strike. It was from the edge of the box, but yeah, it was a great strike. Couldn't really ask for too much more, but very, very good to see us making it 2-2. But yeah, unfortunately we couldn't seal or take 3 points, but we do end this game with a point apiece with the opposition. But yeah, currently we're still in 2nd position, 1 point off the top, but as you guys can see here, it does say, where does it say? Here he's out for 2 months with a broken collarbone, so it's going to be very, very interesting. As you guys can see here, now we've got 6 players that are injured. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting, because we got a very massive game coming up next against South Shield. So it's the top table clash. The injuries here, they're all like 3 weeks to like 3 months, but there's only one there that's like 2 or 3 days left. But top table clash, 1st v 2nd, pretty much a massive game. Definitely the game of the episode, because going up against another title contending team, we obviously, the board want us to win the title, to win the National North. But yeah, we really do want to do well. With South Shields here also competing, so it'll be a massive challenge for us as well, to see really who is the better side. And this could be an important game for both teams. I mean, if we take all 3 points here, we could be in a very good position. So could find ourselves in a very good position. Also, another team that will be competing alongside us is Tamworth, because in real life they are top of the ladder. So yeah, that in real life and on a game, it can be quite different, but you sort of get an idea of who sort of is like the top teams and the bottom teams. So yeah, massive game here. We're gonna have to win this one if we've got any hopes, but at least get a draw, because we definitely don't want to be losing this one. It would be a very big shame if we do. But Butterfield, massive injury blow. I don't know what happened to him, but I was just here watching the game, and it just takes me to this menu and to the squad, and Butterfield is out. So could be a massive injury where he could be out for the rest of the season. Again, we'll have to find out after this match. But in a massive game like this, to lose out on a player like Butterfield is great. He's got that footballing IQ as well to him. But yeah, to lose out a player on that just before half time, and players would be quite shocked at like that. But have to be forced off is not always a good sign. So yeah, but obviously we're gonna try and take this game to another level. But hopefully we can turn things around as Kelly here has the ball. Great passing here. I love the passing play. And that's fortunately landed into Wilson's path, and he finishes it lovely. Great finish by Wilson. I mean, don't think the ball was meant for him, but just somehow deflects. But that gets the deflection off, but you'd take it in a massive game like this. Great finish from Wilson, and to take the lead going into half time is such a massive thing going in this game. So yeah, quite pleased to have the lead up against South Shields. So yeah, currently absolutely buzzing. So yeah, you can just tell how close the table is as we're winning, and obviously the teams below us are also winning, which drops South Shields all the way to 4th position, as you guys can see there. So as long as we keep the scoreline the same, we'll be in the 1st position, and that's all that matters for us. So yeah, hopefully we can just keep things going and not bottle this this game here. So yeah, we have another opportunity here to double our lead, but Scales here on the edge of the box, and we couldn't ask for a better finish from the throw-in. Just classic catching teams off guard, and then Scales there in the middle. Smith making his way to the other side, helping out throughout the pitch at the from the left-hand side and right-hand side, and then finding Scales and putting that ball in the back of the net. It was just a fantastic finish. Couldn't really ask for a better finish than that, and to put yourself 2-0 up. Very, very pleased with the team's performance so far, but obviously making a few substitutions now, so the team does get very tired very easily as well. So we'll have to see how things go, because team does get tired, and we'll have to dip into the transfer market hopefully pretty soon. But yeah, that's a topic for another episode. But South Shields thought they got themselves back into the game with just under 10 minutes to go, but fortunately enough, it was deemed to be offside. So yeah, very, very lucky and fortunate for us. But they had another chance to take away the clean sheet and get a consolation goal, and they do take that chance that they do get. So yeah, would have been happy with a clean sheet, but unfortunately we do get the clean sheet taken off us, and but that goal doesn't really matter too much at this stage right now. Maybe down the line, if we've already played 45 games and we've got the 46th game to play, and we lose out on winning the league by a goal difference, that will be a big blowout. So every goal does matter. So yeah, but Jacob Butterfield is out for just over a month due to fractured ribs. So yeah, massive injury and a massive blow for a massive player in that middle of the park. So he really is bossing the the middle of the park here for us, and taking it by storm. So yeah, obviously it's going to be a massive blow there in our midfield. So yeah, another massive injury. Richie Bennett, secondary striker, but very experienced, 32 years old. He's not out for too long, so hopefully enough, he can come back very soon. But I don't think he'll be back by this match here against Buxton, I believe it is, who's also a great team in the 7th position right now. So they're doing quite well. The league has just started. we're only a few matches in. We're not even 10 matches in yet, and the league is very, very close, as it has expected to be. So it's going to be a massive blow. We'll see how we go. But obviously another injury, and our injury crisis just goes from bad to worse. So I think we had 5 injuries at the start of this episode, and now I think we have 8. So playing these matches is just not helping us, but we've got to have to get through the tough times as well. If we want to get to the good times, there's always going to be ups and downs. So but we couldn't really ask for a better start, as Danny Elliott, Smith sent in a corner, and Danny Elliott got his massive head on the end of that one. So took us up 1-0, and couldn't really ask for a better start. But again, he's going to be injured. Danny Elliott have had to be taken off, and Danny Whitehall is going to be the person that our striker is going to be coming on, and it's been happening quite frequently, because that's not the first time it's happened in this episode, where a player who is doing so well in a game goes ahead and absolutely ruins it. Not that it's their fault, but it just takes the wind out of you sometimes, because you just sort of you're doing so good, you're playing well, on form, especially Danny Elliott having to come off, and immediately after that they do score in the second half. So the mood of the team does swing around, but hopefully we can keep it up. And only a short time after Whitehall, who did come on as a substitute, luckily we've got him as a secondary striker, because without him we would be pretty short in that striking department. So massive blowout again, but hopefully we can do well. So just making a few substitutions, and with the substitutions done, we're approaching the second part of the game, the final 10 minutes or so. So all we got to do in this final 10 minutes is just see this game out, and hopefully we do not just lose the game. We're looking pretty comfortable, but they're here on the attack, and they almost did make it 2-2, and my heart really did stop there. But of course there's going to be a bit of drama here, as they are just getting highlight after highlight. But they were going to. The amount of chances they were getting, it was just inevitable that they weren't gonna score or anything. But they just had to score, just because they were just getting so many chances, and it just wasn't stopping really. But hopefully we can get a winning goal. And oh boy, I thought we were going to get one, but in the 85th minute we almost made it to 3-2, and then I thought, because it looked like it went in, but it didn't. It hit the side netting and went behind the goal, so I really did think it was going in, but it didn't end up going into the back of the net. But we do have our saving grace, Connor Smith. This man right here saves the day for us, and secures all 3 points, and massive 3 points, because if we would have drawn that one, we would have dropped down to 3rd or 4th, because every other team won. So massive game and a massive win. So hope you guys are finding this series very, very good, as you guys can see there. top of the league, but torn wrist ligament, so he's going to be out just over a month, so around a month and a half he'll be out for, which is not ideal because he's our main striker. So we are definitely going to miss him. We're going to miss the goals, and hopefully we can have someone else bringing in those types of goals, and it's going to have to be Whitehall who's going to have to step up for us. So the other Danny is going to have to step up for us, but we'll see how it goes. But we've got the another draw of the FA Cup, but we're going to just skip all the way to ours, and ours is match 50. We've got Stratford, a team, I believe they are like even further down below the league pyramid, but obviously you can't play as them. Let's just say you can't manage them or anything. So it's just a team in the game. As you guys can see, they're Southern Premier League Central. So I think that's maybe two leagues below us. So yeah, we should be pretty comfortable going into that one, and hopefully we do go ahead and beat them, because we did get pretty lucky drawing against a team of that caliber. So quite an interesting episode, quite a big one as well. So we got a few games coming up. We're going to probably play all the way up to the Boston game. So yeah, but the injury crisis is very, very real right now, because few players out injured, and just want to show you guys here really quickly. We've got Jason Law, Danny Elliott, Michael Cullinan, and Carl Roberts, Jacob Butlerfield, Ross Fitzman. So a lot of players from the first team as well. So very, very unfortunate to suffer so many injuries. Hopefully they can come back soon, because we do need their help. But we're sitting quite pretty on goal difference in the top place with 9 games played. So yeah, great episode. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like button and subscribe with the bell, as it helps me a lot. Let's go for that 100 subscriber goal by the end of this year. So we've got a month and a half to go for that goal, but make sure you click the link, the video on screen. It'll be what YouTube recommends you watch. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.